Okay, I'm back. I hope it was an Arby's ad. Whatever the ad was, I hope it was an Arby's ad. Okay, back to this. So we have like 8 days before the next season. We're gonna try to get through those. Sound good, everyone? We're gonna go through the next 8 days. Also, Rosen, congratulations on the sub again. Let's go. Day 21 of summer. Also, I got the monoculture, which I think is like 300 of any one crop. Yeah. Thanks, Emily. Thank you for purchasing a coop upgrade. In addition to doubling the capacity of your coop, I've taken the liberty of installing an incubator. Using incubator, simply place an egg inside. If you have space left in your coop, the egg will hatch in several days. Cool. So, the reason why I needed the upgrade was because the dinosaur egg exists. I need the dinosaur egg. To give me a dinosaur. We're getting ourselves a dinosaur. Okay. Rosen, are you ready to see Sophia at 8 hearts and then immediately be 10 hearts? We can do that. We're going to do that. We're immediately going to go from 8 hearts to 10 hearts very, very quickly. So yeah, like I said earlier, there is a little bit of a trick with bouquets. Bouquets do not count as gifts as far as Stardew Valley is concerned. They are an item that gives points to whoever you hand them to, but they do not count against the daily limit. Or the weekly limit. So you can just hand them bouquets until you finally have them whatever level you want. But the problem is you don't get bouquets until you have one person at 8. But you can only hand people bouquets when they're at 8 or above. Or else they'll just be like, what the fuck, why are you handing me this? So it's a little bit of a fun thing you can do to be like, okay, cool, we're gonna... You just buy a bunch of bouquets and you just start handing them. And immediately raise them from 8 to 10 real fast. But you have to go through the whole process of like getting them the 8 hearts and all the other stuff. Diamond. You want a diamond or an emerald? Okay. So normally I would continue that conversation on. That's not gonna happen, unfortunately. Oh, speaking of Fridays, it's also Power Bottom Day, but that's a different story. For those who don't know what that means, Dragon Quest XI coming out soon on this channel. Now the good thing is I happen to know that Sophia here loves Grampleton chicken. So, we're now dating. Oh, I don't know if they fixed it. They might have fixed it, yeah. Oh, damn, they did fix it. You're already dating her. Oh, yeah, there used to be a bug. I don't know if they fixed it. On the day you get the bouquet, do something about the other action immediately unfreezes any friendship levels that may already exist. You're free to proceed with normal talking and gift giving. What? On the day you give a bouquet, doing so before you have any other interaction with the villager immediately unfreezes any friendship level that may exist. Oh, okay. So if we had, like, not talked to them and just handed them this, they would have it. I'll pretend it happened anyway. Well, we're gonna try again tomorrow, so... But luckily, how about we just, quote-unquote say it happened real quick? Because I can do this. Oop. I can actually... Wait. I can just, you know... Look at that, we got 10 hearts already. You already dating? Yeah, I asked her. That's what the bouquets are. Oh, look at that, we're 10 hearts. Who would have thunk that would happen? She's just fucking running. Sophia. Okay, I've got to know real quick. I actually don't know what any of Sophia's other stuff is. Okay, so go down here. What else do you do? Okay, so we saw her 7 heart. Okay, that's her 7 heart. She asked for a hug, 8. So her 8 heart event is her coming into town. Between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. going into town. Her 10 heart will be at Sophia's house at any time, any weather. Okay. This is her 8 heart event, by the way. Why is Haley's just like, okay. I love doing makeup with you. Oh, good. I love that. Sophia's making fucking friends. It's amazing. Shit, man. I feel great. Now we have to wait for it to rain. Scarlet, you're silly. And continue while Penny's just there doing her own thing. Today is a good day, is it? Okay. Sophia, my dear, you look beautiful today. Thanks, Mrs. Jenkins. Okay, her name is Jenkins. I did not know that. We're just kind of doing their own thing. Maybe Gus is orange chicken. I gave you so much orange chicken earlier. Sophia! Hi, Gus. I know exactly what you're here for. Grampleton orange chicken coming right up. Hey, the thing is, Rosen, at least he had chicken. So yummy. I'm glad Sophia's having like the best day of her life. Doggo? Oh, okay. Just gonna read now, I guess. That's what she does. Hey, you. I'm in the middle of reading manga. Just, okay. Getting out of the house more. I think spending time with other people helps me. Yeah, I want to show you this page. You'll get a laugh out of it. Are we just like, we're here for this now. So Sophia showed me a funny picture in the manga book. We laughed and talked about her day. She's happier than ever. Now we have to wait for a rainy day. Actually, we never said that out loud, but I've thought it. Oh, Sophia. Well, we have to go into her house, so... This is her Tin Heart event. It's called the Prairie Queen, if I remember right. She's just so cute. Let's head on outside, partner. Just pretend there are enemies around me, okay? Ahem. Yeah, so it's been a while since I've seen your face around these parts. Brought friends too. How kind of you. You leave me no choice. Okay, that was my dead eye. Don't look so tough without your weapons. There's a reason I could never do cosplay. So, that's the first part of the skit. Second part involves me rolling around, but I don't want to get my cosplay dirty. The bad guy brandishes a secret weapon. And, this is my favorite part. Oh. Get it, Sophia. Get it. You're so silly. good God, Sophia. Good God. So that was her tin heart event. Oh, that's cute. Oh my God. So her next event is her 12 heart event, which we have to get married for first. So, it's gonna be a little while. Well, that sure was something. Yeah, all the 10 heart events are always you just kissing the person. Like something happens and you kiss them. We have to get 10 beats, by the way, in the next season. I was really nervous going into that kiss. I don't know how you had feelings for other girls. We gave you a bouquet. What do you want from us? Like, come on, what more do you want from us besides, like, hey, by the way, we like you. And, yeah, things like that. I'm gonna signal. Uh-oh, you mean it wasn't a friendship bouquet? Nah, it wasn't a friendship bouquet. I don't do friendship bouquets. I'm pretty serious about my bouquets. It's pronounced bucket. Did we go and do the thing with, Yes, we did, because I just put the stuff up. Okay, we need to actually go grind a bit in, the mines. I'm pretty serious about my friendships. Yeah? Good. Where do I get Dougies from? I know Dougies are a thing. They are found on 6 to 29. Okay. So they get bouquets if they want them. You haven't watered anything at all yet, have you? You know, the best part is having this on of auto water crops helps so much. See, I don't really like flowers. I'm not a really big fan of flowers. I don't know. That might just be me, though. We have a Dougie. Or food. I give food too. I like food. Food's good. Food tasty. It's a very quick way to my heart. Through my stomach. The last like 20 levels of this specific cave were like really fast going. I do like food. I like food so much. Food is tasty. God, I feel like once we have everyone here in town, or like in Texas, we're gonna have to take you to that Japanese place that we go to. There's only 2 places that I can, like, if Jay and I are like arguing about, hey, do you want to go eat at a place? And we're like, do you want to go to this place? No. Do you want to go to this place? No, not really. There's 2 places that we can bring up that both of us will go, yeah, I'll eat there. I'll eat there no matter what. One of them is a Mexican food place called Fuzzies. And the other one is a Japanese place in town. In a town near here. There's one in the Metroplex. Like, there's only, I think, 4 of them. One of them is called Hakata. They're called Hakata Ramen. It's fairly far away from where we live, so I guess I can say what it's called. It's called Hakata Ramen. It's about an hour away from where we live. Give or take. Give or take 30 minutes to an hour. Come on. Dougie, Dougie, Dougie. Got it. Good. Yeah, but there's a Mexican food place called Fuzzies, and they have like some of the best nachos we've ever had. So we always get nachos, and they have like, because like I hate guacamole and sour cream, they're very like, oh, you don't like a thing? Cool, we will very much take it off, and if we don't, it's our fault, we'll take care of it. Whereas sometimes I get actual like Mexican food restaurants, and they're like, oh no, you get sour cream no matter what. You don't get a choice. And like their serving sizes for what they charge are like great. I love it. I still love it. It glitched out and it was like, oh no, you killed it. Never mind. Thank you. I don't know how many more of those I have left to kill, but can't be a lot. They go all the way down to 29. The Duggies go all the way down to 29. $98. What about you, Rosen? What kind of food do you like to eat? What's your favorite kind of food to eat? Whether that be you making it or like anything like that. What's your favorite? Food is a thing that brings people together, so I also like that my streams always turn into, hey, let's talk about food for an hour. We need to kill 25 more. I'm actually gonna pause time. I'm going to pause time just because. Iron Moose, how are you doing? If I don't pause time, I won't be able to get out of here anyway, so. I'm gonna pause time just so I actually have time to do what I need to do. I got an ancient seed? How? I manage that. Yeah, Rosen, what's your favorite kind of food to eat or to serve other people, to share, whatever you want to do with it? What's your favorite? like making enchiladas, Mexican sweetbread. I plan to learn to make as many as I can. Kimbap, onigiri, pozole, menudo, fried shrimp stuff, Mexican rice. Not a big fan of menudo. There is a woman who I work with who's basically like everyone's grandmother. She's everyone's abuela. She had 3 kids who like basically are worthless to her because one of them stole money, the other one went to the army and loves her very much, but is in the army, so is very like busy. That's the only one that's getting anything out of the inheritance, I'm gonna tell you now. And then one that's just like, I'm gonna put you in a home, Mom. So, and she's just like, she always makes food for us, everyone at work. It's so like, oh, we get food. Oh, good. We get food from a Mexican grandmother, no less. But yeah, like everyone at work, she's basically everyone's grandmother at that point. And she just makes food for us, and it's great, and we all eat pretty unhealthily because it's just kind of thing you get to deal with. Her boss is like, her husband unfortunately passed away like 4 or 5 years ago from cancer. And her boss, his mother passed away like a year later. And they were both there for each other through each of those events. And he's in his mid-40s and she's in her 70s. And like, he told her that it didn't matter as long as he was at that job, she would have work. No matter what he had to go through, whatever pay cuts he had to make, she would always have a job as long as he was still there. And he has kept that promise ever since. She talks about retiring, and then he's just like, Maria, are you You certain about that? Because I don't want to have to fill your position with someone who can't do it. Do I have to give you a pay cut? Or I give you a pay raise? Hi, Ash. A party of 7. Oh my god. Hi, everyone. Of course, you're playing Genshin Impact. Hi, man. What's up? Was there a patch drop today or something? Thank you for the follow. For the follow? I mean, shout out. Ash, I followed you so goddamn long ago. God. I'm glad she's finally thanking me for the follow I did a couple years ago. About time. I get recognized for my efforts. Hi everyone, what's going on? How was Genshin? How's everyone doing? It's 2:23 in the morning for me. How's everyone doing? I have work in like 10 hours? More than enough time. We're getting to the end of this month, so we have 7 more days to go. And yes, time is frozen currently right now because I'm doing something. I'm trying to actually figure out. How was Genshin though? Tell me everything about Genshin. What's going on in that game right now? Because I don't understand it. How's Inazuma? I know way too many games. I bet Ash is now going to like dip on me and just be like, well, I'm gonna go deal with IRL stuff. Instead of talking to my best friend. Gonna make me sad. How's Inazuma? How's Genshin? What are you doing in there? What are you doing in Genshin Impact, Rosen? Or, Ash? It's fun? Well, that doesn't really tell me much. Saying it's fun doesn't mean much to me. I was messing around with farming stuff. You could farm in that game? When did it turn into Stardew? Joined a random person. Oh. Two more. We only need 2 more. 1 more. You had a plum? How's the plum? Oh yeah, that's right. When we go to that Japanese place, we have to take plum too. Dad reminded me, we have to take plum with us when we go to the Japanese place. And that way she can make Ash jealous. Last one, right here. Anything else going on? What you farmed in that game? Anything else? I got 1 of the eradication goals done. really do hope one day that we can have like all of our friends all in the same spot, like physically in the same spot. That would be fun. But that is years in the making if none of us can make it big. Plus, I don't think Ash likes me that much. I think Ash hates me, personally, you know. That's how I feel inside. Just hates me. That's okay, you know? That's okay. Ash will never come to the States, and I'm okay with that. A little sad, but I'll be okay. Well then. I don't care what you do. Guess I'll leave you and go play with Chris. What are you guys playing anyway? Ash, I'm glad we're friends. Sims 4? Yeah? What are you doing in Sims 4? Tell me everything about Sims 4 and what you're doing in it. I want to know everything, Ash. You don't realize. I value our friendship. Speaking of Sims, I need to get back on that game. Yep. Yeah, I do need to get back on it. I have a storyline picked out for that. Sims 4 is fun. Is it? Wasn't aware. Seeds, which means that, and then you're a homewrecker? I'm gonna have to be a homewrecker pretty soon, because I'm getting to a point in the game where it's just like, okay, I need to go do a thing. Well, the only way I'm gonna do that thing is, you know, by destroying the home I've built.